കശ്മീരിലെ ഹിന്ദു പണ്ഡിറ്റുകളെ കൂട്ടക്കുരുതി ചെയ്തതും തുരത്തിയതുമായ ചരിത്ര സംഭവത്തെ സിനിമയാക്കിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. സിനിമയുടെ പ്രീ റിലീസ് അമേരിക്കയിലെ ഫ്ലോറിഡയിൽ നടന്നു. മിഥുൻ ചക്രവർത്തിയും അനുപം ഖേറും പല്ലവി ജോഷിയും പ്രധാന കഥാപാത്രങ്ങളാകുന്ന സിനിമ വരുന്ന റിപ്പബ്ലിക് ദിനത്തിലാണ് റിലീസാകുക. സിനിമയുടെ സംവിധായകൻ വിവേക് അഗ്നിഹോത്രിയും നിർമ്മാതാവ് പല്ലവി ജോഷിയുമായി ജനം TV പ്രതിനിധി ജയരാജ് ലാക്കാട്ടൂർ നടത്തിയ അഭിമുഖത്തിൽ നിന്ന്.
ആയിരക്കണക്കിന് കാശ്മീരി പണ്ഡിറ്റുകൾ കൊല്ലപ്പെടുകയും അതുപോലെ അനേകായിരങ്ങൾ പലായനം ചെയ്യുകയും ചെയ്ത സംഭവം നിർഭാഗ്യവശാൽ പല മാധ്യമങ്ങളും പുറത്തുവിട്ടില്ല. ഈ സംഭവത്തെ ഒരു സിനിമയാക്കിയിരിക്കുകയാണ് വിവേക് രഞ്ജൻ അഗ്നിഹോത്രിയും പല്ലവി ജോഷിയും ചേർന്ന്. ഇന്ന് ആ സിനിമയുടെ ഒരു പ്രീ റിലീസാണ് ഇവിടെ ഫ്ലോറിഡയിൽ നടന്നത്. ഇതിൻ്റെ സംവിധായകനായ ശ്രീ വിവേക് രഞ്ജൻ അഗ്നിഹോത്രിയും നടിയായ നിർമ്മാതാവുമായ പല്ലവി ജോഷിയും ഇവിടെ എന്നോടൊപ്പമുണ്ട്.
Okay, so see, whenever you're making a film on harsh truth, it's very difficult. First, nobody wants to fund it, then nobody wants you to make it, then very difficult to bring audience into the theater because people love to see fiction. But then this film has got a lot of love and support from people. Whoever is seeing it is loving it, and they are loving is a wrong word. In fact, they are hating it, what they are seeing it, and therefore they are loving the film. So, and I don't bother too much about hurdles. Once I decide I have to do something, I just go ahead and do it. I don't care about anything.
You also did the Tashkent Files. We are expecting more and more movies like this, and appreciate that. Thank you very much. Namaste, Pallavi ji. I know this movie going to release in India in January. What was the main inspiration to do this movie?
Well, in the beginning, as some of the people here said, being born and raised in Mumbai, which is the financial capital of our country, not much of politics really, permeates into the system there. And that's why we hadn't heard about the Kashmiri Pandit genocide ever. In fact, we do have a lot of Kashmiri Pandit friends in the film industry. And I had heard in bits and pieces from them, but I really didn't know the magnitude of this problem. It was only in 2014 when the Pandits got some voice on social media and things started coming out that we realized that there's more to it than what we've known before. But it was only when we started the research and we realized the horrors that they've gone through. And it's, you start feeling so small as an Indian because you cannot just alienate them as Kashmiri Pandits. They are Indians. God forbid, but this happens to some other state tomorrow. And I'm very scared about West Bengal, the way they are heading. So are we going to leave our brothers and sisters there without caring about them like we've left the Kashmiri Pandits? So we thought that if we've made a mistake as Indians, yes, our government, the media, they never let us know about this. Everything was like pushed under the carpet. But still, if we are aware citizens, we should have found out the truth, which we didn't. So we should be, this is our duty to bring it in front of the entire world because I know there are a lot of ignorant people like I was a few years ago and they need to be told the truth. So we decided to go ahead and make this movie though and tell it the way it has happened. And at the end of the day, we are all human beings. This has happened in Kashmir. This has happened in Armenia. This has happened, as recent as in Afghanistan where people were displaced and they had to leave their country and flee. This has happened in so many other countries, so many minorities, including, even in Balochistan, the same thing is happening. So this film is dedicated to all the minorities, all the persecuted communities of the world. It's not, I don't see this film only as a Hindu genocide film. I see this film as what happens when a group of brainwashed people pick up guns and they displace a community which has contributed to the economic progress, which has contributed to science, to mathematics, policy making, think tanks, philosophy, literature, art, everything gets perished, in front of guns. And that's why we should all rise up as human beings, follow humanism as the film talks about, and be anti-guns, be anti-violence. And that is the real message of this movie.
Thank you, Pallavi Joshi ji, and thank you for the time with us. Janam TV America ക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഫ്ലോറിഡയിൽ നിന്നും മധുസൂദനൊപ്പം ജയരാജ് ലാക്കാട്ടൂർ. നമസ്തേ.